Good morning, everybody.
Cool.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun, the Daily Dish with me, Ron E. Bradley. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. I'm going to do a sound check here. Bradley, I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. I'm going to do a sound check here. Going to do a sound check here. Going to do a sound check here. I don't know. It sounds fine to me. Let me see. This is interesting. Oh, no. Now I'm getting an advertisement. I don't want that. I don't know. So on my phone, I'm sounding fine. And the reason I'm doing this is because yesterday when I was on the WDW Pro show, somebody kept saying that my mic was sounding strange. On my devices, when I'm doing my mic check, it actually sounds great to me. It sounds just fine. I don't know. How does it sound to you guys when I'm about, I want to say 6 inches from the mic? Let me know in the chat if my sound is okay to you, my volume, my voice, all that stuff. Because when I go to my device to listen, it sounds fine. And during the intro, during that intro video, when I come on and I unmute the mic during a video, it doesn't, yeah. Okay, that is so weird. I don't know what was going on yesterday on the pro show. Same mic, same setup, everything the same. And yeah, I don't know. So just listening to myself on my own devices, I sound perfectly fine. How is everybody this morning? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're watching this on the replay, I apologize for all that. You can fast forward to all the good stuff if you want to. We're going to get to the MegaCon preview. For some reason, it's showing me that there's only 3 people watching right now, but it seems like there's a lot more. So I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat. Andy W. says, good morning, good morning, good morning. Moana of Montanui, here you are. Okay, so Jeremy Heath was first through the door this morning. It says, welcome in, everyone. Remember to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Yes, click that notification bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm and you get notified of all of our uploads here at Valiant. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Oh, gosh. I love Valiant, man. It's so fun to watch Valiant break things down. Big fan. Haven't met him in person yet. Hopefully I meet him at MegaCon this weekend. But also I don't want to get sick. So there's that. And I know he's got the flu right now. So hopefully he's non-contagious by the time he comes here. Going Shogi, good morning. Good to always have my my wrench, my anchor, Going Shogi in the house. Of course, Jeremy's a great wrench and anchor as well. My bell is like the Liberty Bell. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Good morning, Going Shogi. Tommy Doyle comes through with a hail, Tommy Doyle. Yes, watching Valiant Renegade. Bob Iger is having problems again. Yeah, all he knows how to do is, you know what this is? It's called bobbing. That's what Bob does. He bobs. Yeah, that's about it. Bob and weave. Good morning, Tommy. Yes, indeed. So we got Tommy and Jeremy and Going Shogi, who forgot. I forgot the earnings call was this morning. Bob will just slither out of the answers again anyway. Yes, indeed. Tom F is here. Hail. Tom F. Hey, all. Hey, all. You're very quiet. Hopefully I'm not so quiet now. Ah, that's my scream. That's my scream. Let's see. Jeremy Heath and Niece Night. All right. So Aaron Fletcher, tell me in the chat, how do I pronounce your name? Do you go by Aaron? Do you go by Nice or Niece, or how does that? I don't know the way it's spelled. I don't know how to pronounce the N word in your name. Niece or Nice? Niece? I don't know. But you're watching from Fairhaven, Massachusetts, and please let me know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, it's one of my things. I don't like mispronouncing names. Braylon Lee is in the house. Hello, Braylon. Good to see you here. We've got the Bud Files. Sue from the Bud Files is here and watching. Hello, Bud Files. And then Going Shogi does say it sounds better now. I hope that is true. I hope we're still in the point where it sounds good. And Andy W came into the house. Here. Run. Can you please do your Italian accent for me this morning? Pretty please. Can you? I will do my best. I'm not going. I don't want to do my Italian accent. I can also do like the Godfather Italian accent. You come into my house. You dishonor me with your request, or yeah, or just if if I was a gondolier. Okay, when I was a gondolier, this is the way that I would talk, and I don't know how accurate it was, but I would kind of warm up by saying, Benvenuti albergo Veneziano, which is a welcome to our beautiful Italian hotel de Bellagio. And I would say, I would sing in Italian, things like, Con te partiro. So that would be the best that I can do with my Italian accent. I hope is this somebody I know? Aaron, are you somebody I like? Do you know me from back when I was a gondolier by any chance? That was 25 years ago. God, how does 25 years go by so ridiculously fast? I have no freaking idea, but I do want to thank all of you for being here with us this morning. Disney stock opened and died. We give no financial advice on this channel whatsoever, but let's just for the fun of it look. Let's just look. Let's see if we can find it on here. Today it says it's up actually. I'm looking at it. It says Walt Disney Company, and it says 117.24.5 cents, which I don't know where they get a half cents from. It's weird. But yeah, it says it's up a little bit. I like I said, I give no financial advice. Tommy Doyle, and now Erin says she wants a French accent. Monsieur, Mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and the greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight to our dinner. Be our guest. French accent. I as much as I can do all of these different accents, I feel like they come across as more caricaturish than real because I've never really done vocal accent training, like with a vocal trainer, like with an acting coach. So I think that every time I do an accent, like British or French or Italiano, any of these accents, to me, they come across as maybe I'm coming across like a caricature of these accents because it's not like I spend a lot of time around people that have any of these accents except for Spanish, and that's Venezuelan Spanish. So when I'm doing it, it's just like I don't know. Aaron Fletcher says, and this is interesting. I know, right? That means I'm going to be 26 years old this year on Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Goodbye, 25, and hello, 26. Well, you are a youngster. You are a youngster, half my age, and about, you're actually younger than several of my stepkids. So there's that. My favorite accent to do is Italian American, Italiano. My brother and I get carried away with it sometimes. Sometimes when I'm trying to do an Italian accent, I feel like sometimes I sound like a Dracula, like, hello, I want to suck your blood. This is like an Italian accent, but now I'm sounding like a idiotic Dracula vampire. I could play. I would love. I think it would be a funny movie, right? To have a vampire, but he's an idiot. And then he just sounded like a decent the whole time. I am a vampire. I am from the Transylvania and I want to suck your blood. That would be a fun show, right? Hello. Why are vampires depicted so often in media as like these gorgeous, handsome, alluring figures? I don't know why they're depicted that way, but I do know that the real vampires that do exist in Hollywood, maybe some of them are very, very good looking. And maybe that's why they're depicted that way, is because the idea is that sin and sinfulness and everything evil is boxed in sheep's clothing. The wolf is always boxed in sheep's clothing. In other words, it's made to look enticing. What was it called? Bedazzled. The one where the devil was played by, what's her name, with Brendan Fraser was in it, I think. And I can't remember the woman's name, but played the devil, but she was a female, and of course very enticing looking. And yeah, that was, I mean, that's how evil kind of bedazzled. It was bedazzled, even though bedazzling is like a thing where you put like little things on your. It was bedazzled, huh? Yeah, I like the movie, and it's funny premise, but oh, it's just it makes sense, the devil on the outside superficially is going to look a certain way. Elizabeth Hurley, thank you, Elizabeth Hurley. Yes, yeah. See, my age is showing. I don't remember any of these things. There's not enough room in my brain to remember things like that, but there is enough room in my brain to thank all of you for showing up this morning, especially when there is that Valiant Renegade live stream earnings call going on, which is where I would be if I weren't here and they had invited me on the show. I'd be with them. It'd be great. What's funny is it looks to me like I'm not I don't think I'm max headrooming this morning. Everything seems to be coming through clear. Am I coming through clear to you guys? I don't know what happened. I don't know what the difference is, but it seems like I'm coming through pretty clear this morning. Anyhow, I do want to thank each and every one of you for being here, though, because you give me the energy to wake up from my slumber. And so I woke up late this morning. I'll be honest with you. I was slumbering deep last night. I don't know how I'm going to make it through this MegaCon weekend. I don't have the energy for things like this anymore. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what I can do and to see how it affects me. I'm going to try to take my vitamins and everything. And like I've been working out, but that's only been a month. That's not really enough to prepare. I haven't really lost any weight at all yet from working out. And I don't really expect to for the first maybe month or two. Maybe in month 3 or 4, I'll start to shed some body fat pounds. It's going to take a while with this process at my age, but I am so grateful to each and every one of you coming through the door, because as you guys know, just like the Transformers need their energon, you're my energon. You're the energy or the energon that makes this guy transform and roll out of bed in the morning.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Yes, indeed. This stuff is the greatest. I'm an adult. I'm a big girl. Yes, that is. I mean, here, I'm going to give you a hint. You're like 26, right? 25 going on 26, which makes you feel like an adult. Because you're comparing yourself to your childhood that was 5-6 years ago when you were 18, 7 years ago, whatever. And that amount of time, things change pretty fast for you and you feel very adultish. But here's the thing. Over the next 25 years, you're going to be like, I'm still the same adult I was when I was 25, but why is my body breaking down the way it is? Yeah, that's kind of how it is. So when you're older, like I am, like a 70-year-old will call me a kid, or an 80 or 90-year-old will call me a kid because I'm 53. Yeah. Anyway, it's all perspective. Age is a matter of perspective. There will be a point in time when all of us exist and we're the same physical age, not in mortality, by the way. I'm talking about after mortality. And we will also all exist without time. Time is something that only exists because of our current mortal perspective, with everything seemingly having a beginning and an end. But there will be a point in which we don't see beginnings and endings. We only see transitions. And you also said here, the new Inside 3 is coming out in the summertime. Are you talking about Inside Out 3? Because I don't know what Inside 3 is, but maybe it's Inside Out 3, June 2025. And they're making another Sonic the Hedgehog 4, 2026. That I'm well aware of. I'm very excited for it. My son is super excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 with Amy in it. Yes. Yes, indeed. There's going to be some really cool things about that. And they're going to come out with a Sing 3. That makes sense. I'm wondering if Universal will ever want to try and get Sonic into their parks along with the Nintendo world, even though they're kind of competing IPs in the gaming world, but still. Yes, energy. So I want to thank each and every person for coming in this morning, checking out the Daily Dish. And you know that I like to celebrate you all. Yeah, so anytime there are any membership, what do they call them? Membership milestone chat. So 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, 6 month, 12-month member milestone chats. I'm going to highlight those. We're going to celebrate them. If anybody becomes a member or drops memberships, gifted memberships in the chats, we celebrate that. If anybody buys anything from the Follow the Bradley's Fun spread shop, we will celebrate that. Excuse me. And any super chats, super things, super stickers. Anybody drops a PayPal during the chat. PayPal donations are actually the preferred method, and we'll get you a highlight for that. And then, of course, Buy Me a Coffee is also available. Any of those type of gifties, member support. I love you guys so much. Of course, we're going to throw down a celebration for that. What does a celebration look like? Well, it might kind of look something like this.
Is it too much? Too much? It's your birthday! Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
That is an interesting statement, Braylon. It could be, but I don't know if Disney has anything to do with Sonic or licensing or anything like that. I think unless they buy Sonic outright, I don't think they would use it in their parks. Yes, 26 years old means I'm still an adult. And you know what's funny? Actually, true story, Ron. My cousin Nick, 29 years old now, but this year on April 9th, 2025, he'll be 30 years old. Yep. Indeed, Andy W. Everybody with their member emojis in the celebration. We appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Now we're going to get to the only story of the day. By the way, I don't know if Culture is doing 6 minutes today. Does anybody know? I haven't even looked to see if he's doing a 6-minute daily, but if you can check and let me know in the chat, I would appreciate it. You can buy Sonic games on Switch. Yes. I think they have mutually beneficial relationship. Now that does make a lot of sense because, everything my son either plays Roblox or he plays on his Nintendo Switch. So those are, he's also got like 2 different Wiis, I think. Why do we have so many consoles? That I don't know. We got too many games for my son because he loves video games and he's grown up with them. Not really a good thing. He needs a different kind of distraction. Lorena reacts. Wait a second. Lorena, is that like an OCDD 93 is in the house? Lorena, is this like a new channel that you use to watch by? how does how does that work? That, you know what? That's actually, I should change my name to my channel that I watch from, uh to like Ron Reacts. That's a good idea. I like that. I like it. Anyhow, so we're doing this MegaCon thing. Okay, okay. So you're building this channel. All right. Lorena Reacts. I like that. Yeah, um there's a lot to react to, that's for sure. That is for sure. I feel like here's the thing with YouTube. I mean, YouTube is a weird thing. So YouTube, I understand why we all build separate and different channels, but it doesn't it feel like we shouldn't have to, Lorena? Like, why does YouTube brand channels and throw everything together? Like, everything on the channel has to be this. That's not how channels, when you say a channel, that's typically not how channels have worked in the past. Channels in the past have literally had every type of thing on them. So if you go to like a network channel, it has everything on it. It has every, like MTV, for example. MTV has music videos, or they used to, but they also have shows and news and different things. And it's not all the same subject. And I feel like it should be like that for YouTube. And I wish YouTube would, I don't know, I guess it's because of the way people watch, but realistically, a channel should be able to have a lot of different types of programming on it. But yeah. And I have no video games. I played Tetris on Game Boy a long time ago. See, I'm ancient. We've got Ancient in the house. We've got Young in the house. There is a single video game that I play on my phone, and it's Marvel Champions, Contest of Champions. Okay, so this is the thing that I know, but if they're writing algorithms in AI, yeah, I know. I think maybe I don't know. It's so weird. It's like on a YouTube channel, the word channel means something different, right? Than what it means on network television. And that's hard for my brain, my old brain, to wrap itself around. Because it'd be so much nicer if you could just put everything that you do on the single channel. Braylon says, whoops, where it is. I believe there will be a movie premiere at Super Nintendo World for the Super Mario Brothers 2. Believe me, plus the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out this year too. That could come at EUO. Interesting. And my sister Kendra's birthday is Monday, June 16th, 2025. My sister Kendra will be 29 years old. Well, look at that. My oldest son, his birthday is the 20th of June. Before I joined the Navy, I worked at the company that made the Pong games. Oh, wow. That's wild. I want to kind of get into things. Oh, I want to share this. Let me share this real quick. Before we get into our MegaCon preview, I want to let everybody know about the spread shop. All right, so there it is. Welcome to Follow the Bradley's Fun, our spread shop right now. If you go into the spread shop and you order something today, you're going to get free standard shipping on that sucker. So whether that's the Make Disney Walt Again hat or shirts like we have there. We also have the fedora. The Fedora Finds Follow the Bradley's Fun logo. And we've got our Follow the Bradley's Fun family avatar logo. These are great, high quality products. I love the t-shirt. Look at that, how much that pops on the black. And then you've also got a nice dark gray background that it pops on. Very, very good, high quality stuff. And just want to let you know that's out there. And again, free shipping if you order a today. So I see that Snortopoopas Q Bear has come into the house. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello, Snortopoopas Q Bear. Good to see you in the chat. And Lorena is here. Oh my goodness. And Jeremy and Andy and Aaron. And yes, we appreciate all of you coming in today. Let's go over here to let me get the cookies. All right. So we're going to share this, and this is going to be the splash page that you're going to see over here. But we are going to share everything that I'm sharing today is going to be directly from the MegaCon site. All right. So this is the MegaCon site for MegaCon Orlando. And so you have the initial flip page when you go to the site. Millie Bobby Brown live. You've got Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder comic experience. Anime After Dark. Meet beloved voice actors and K-pop beats. You've got an Ashley Eckstein exclusive meet and greet breakfast. That sucker's $300. It'll set you back $300 if you want to have breakfast with the original voice of Ahsoka Tano. So let's look at this as we go through here. This is the splash site when you go to MegaCon. Hey, Dylan Soup is in the chat. By the way, if you are coming to MegaCon and you'd like to let me know in the chat, I would love to know who all in the chat is planning on attending this con. Ron Olaf, the snowman, just had a birthday 2 days ago, Monday, February the 3rd, 2025. That is my mom's birthday. When you say Olaf, do you mean Olaf, the actual snowman? Happy birthday in my Italian accent. When you say Olaf the snowman, are you talking about Olaf from Frozen? Who's Olaf the snowman? I don't know. I don't know who that is, because Olaf the snowman is from 2013. Anyhow, I did sing happy birthday to my mom yesterday. Yes, Lorena will be at the con. So, and Lorena, I'm planning on coming to the meetup on Saturday morning, because I don't really know exactly how the cons work exactly. It feels, I'm kind of think that's sort of a D23 thing. Some Disney stars do come out to D23, but I don't know exactly how that works. But to be fair, Go and Shogi, Disney is they're very, very good at the con. I mean, I think Disney cons more people out of their money than any other company out there. Snortopoopas cannot attend. Yes, Orlando does cause you to lose your mind. We live here and we have to deal with it every day, so we understand. Woohoo! All right, so let's go through the con page. If we just went directly to buy the tickets, and by the way, I've already got my tickets. There are no. It says upgrade your tickets, which I'm not going to do, but there is a multi-day. Right now, that price is $149, and then you have to add like tax and fees to that, so it probably ends up being closer to $175. And then there's an ultimate ticket for $179, but sold out. VIP is sold out. Then there are the single day tickets, $32 for Thursday, because I think it begins late that day, and it's like a welcome day. What is it? All right, so this includes Admission to MegaCon 4 to 9 p.m. Floor access, panel room, souvenir badge. Okay. So then you've got Friday is 10 to 7 and a free entry to Anime After Dark preview. Saturday is also 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And whenever this Anime After Dark preview is, apparently that's going on then too. And then Sunday is only 10 to 5. So you got 4 to 9, 10 to 7, 10 to 7, and 10 to 5. And then there's a meetup that I'm going to on Saturday night for geeks and gamers. And I guess there's a lot of after 7 o'clock events on Friday and Saturday. Again, this is my very first MegaCon. I know nothing, like zip, no zip about MegaCon. I don't know if it's worth the value of the tickets. Braylon says $175 for 4 days is not bad, but again, I'm guessing, is this your Olaf? Is this an Olaf that you have? An interesting thing about February 3rd also is that February 3rd was the day that this channel got fully monetized on YouTube 1 year ago. My best Italian voice for Olaf. All right. I'm being nice today. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you. I sound like Father Guido Sarducci here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Olaf. Happy birthday to you. Now, Lorena says, I've gone to MegaCon since it was a small con. It's crazy huge now, basically a celebrity petting zoo. Yes. So let's get to that. Let's talk about the celebrity part of it. I can stay home and hey, I don't need to know what you do. We're going to get that off. I don't want to know what you do in your private time. Snort and poop is cuper. Let's look at the celebrities, guests, celebrities. Let's see who all is going to be there. Now, this is the funny thing because they charge, as far as I can tell. I've looked at this thing in the past I've kind of wanted to go for the last 5 or 6 years. But I don't know if you actually see any of these celebrities at all if you don't pay money to meet them. So on the Flash part of it, at the top, they've got Meet the Stars of the Flash. And then you've got Meet Superman and Lois. Meet the Stars of Smallville. So more Superman and Lois or Lana. Meet the stars of the Breakfast Club, who are all way past my age now. Interesting. So let's see who we got. We've got Jude Law. And by the way, let's just click on one name just to see what happens. When we click on Jude Law, it should go to his pricing. All right, so here, an autograph, a single autograph. $150. I am not going to pay $150 to have somebody sign something for me because I'm sorry. Last I checked, we go to the restroom just the same. Like, if he has to go to the restroom, it's going to be the same way that I'm going. So that's crazy to me. That's just so crazy. Why would you pay $150, $160 to have a photo op with the Millie Bobby Brown? And the thing of it is, photo op is $150 for her, right? $150. And here's her schedule. So be there on Saturday. And you've got I don't know. It's gonna be interesting for me walking around and finding how all these things work. Because I just think the cost is ridiculous. So But let's see who all we got. We got Jude Law. We got Millie Bobby Brown. We got Matt Smith, Mel Gibson. I will tell you, the only way that I'm going to go to a photo op or meet any of these people if anybody drops in the chat like a $200 super and with the person that you'd want me to meet, then I will go do that for you, and that's about it. But other than that, there's no way I do it. Or it could be a PayPal. You could do a PayPal, because then I would actually have the money up front to do it. You got Ron Howard's going to be there with his daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard, over here. By the way, I don't know why they don't put these two together since it's father and daughter. Jared Padalecki from Supernatural, Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things, who looks like a Stranger Thing in this picture. The way his eyes look are very strange. Nicholas Hoult who is going to be the new Lex Luthor, and I believe, was he the Beast in X-Men? Or was he somebody else? Matthew Lillard, who I would never care to meet or would want to. Jamie Campbell Bower, Stranger Things. I don't know who that is. Andy Serkis. I know who that is. Elizabeth Shue is going to be there from The Karate Kid and The Boys. Ella Purnell. I don't know who that is. Dolph Lundgren. Of course, we know who is. Dolph Lundgren. Every time I see him, this is what I see in my head. I must break you. from Rocky 3. That's what and of course he also was the first He-Man in the movies. Katie Seagal, who for some reason it only says Sons of Anarchy, but of course Katie Seagal, Married with Children, the 7 Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter. She was in that. She was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Lots of Katie Seagal all over the place. Fabian Frankel from House of the Dragon. I have no idea who that is. Dante Bosco from Hook. I'm actually friends with one of his co-stars on Facebook. James Phelps from Harry Potter. I don't really know who that is. Oliver Phelps from Harry Potter. They look like brothers, so maybe they're brothers. I guess they're brothers. William Zabka from Cobra Kai and The Karate Kid. Kate Michucci. I don't know who that is. Tom Welling, Superman from Smallville. Clark Kent. Manny Jacinto from The Acolyte. Is he also from Squid Games? Somebody can tell me in the chat if Manny Jacinto is from Squid Game. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I don't have any of this on the screen. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. I'm looking at all these celebrities. I'm going to run through the ones that I've already ran through very, very quickly. Is Jude Law, Millie Bobby Brown, Matt Smith, Mel Gibson, Ron Howard, Jared Padalecki, Joseph Quinn, Bryce Dallas Howard, Nicholas Hoult, Matthew Lillard, Jamie Campbell Bower, Andy Serkis, Elizabeth Shue, Ella Purnell, Dolph Lundgren. Dolph was the one I said. Can anybody else even think of Dolph Lundgren without going, I must break you? I can't do it. That's all I think of when I think of Dolph Lundgren. What is up, Erica? Good to see you in the house. Can't believe I was running all of that without showing it on the screen. I apologize, you guys. I thought I was showing it. Elizabeth Shue, Ella Purnell. Let's see how much Elizabeth Shue's. Her photo op is only $90. Now that's weird to me. Okay, Elizabeth Shue is a huge, huge star, and they're not even listing some of the better things that she was in, like what was the bartending one with Tom Cruise? Why do these things hit my brain? And I'm like, oh, she was in that, and the brain stops the word from coming. If he dies, he dies. Yay, I fixed it. Yay, I fixed it. Hey guys, tell me. Cocktail, thank you. Oh, jeez. Thank you, DL Findle, for telling me it was cocktail. I can't believe I could not. I'm gonna have to get with you at some point in time, and we're gonna have to see how do I fix these brain issues, these brain farts that I have. Jeez, it's like my brain is on Taco Bell. Brain farting way too much. Photo op, $90 for Elizabeth Shue. See, now here's the thing with Elizabeth Shue, I'd actually probably be willing to pay the $90 to meet Elizabeth Shue. But anyway, we have Ron Howard and Bryce Dallas Howard, Elizabeth Shue, Ella Purnell, and of course, and again, Katie Seagal. Let's see what Katie Seagal's is. Katie Seagal, she'd be worth meeting. Her photo op is $100. She'd be worth meeting just because she goes back all the way to Married with Children and before. She's had a very long career, and she's actually a fabulous actress. She's really, really good at her craft. Then with the Phoebe Franklin, Donnie Bosco, James Phelps, Oliver Phelps, Billy Zabka, from Cobra Kai, Kate Mitsuchio something. I'm assuming maybe was she on Saturday Night Live? I don't know. And then we've got Clark Kent, Tom Welling, and Manny Jacinto. Manny Jacinto in the chat. Is he in Futurama? Yes, absolutely. Is Manny Jacinto in Squid Games? It says The Acolyte, and I don't think anybody wants to go visit him for The Acolyte. Marino Baccarin, who, even though, huge, of course, only $80. So only 80, like comparatively speaking, her photo op being only $80, considering who she is and what she's been in. It's a list Firefly, Deadpool. Of course, I know her from V. When I was watching V, I'm trying to reboot V. V is an interesting property. I still enjoyed the reboot, not as much as the original, but she did a great job. Gotham, The Flash, Homeland. She's in all kinds of things. So and yet her autograph is only $60. I'm not going to do an autograph. I would definitely do a photo op. Ashley Green, I don't know who that is. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, while I know who it is, I would pay more money to stay away from him than to meet him. Jenna Coleman, Dr. Who? Brandon Routh, who I've been watching as the bad guy in Chuck lately. That's so, obviously he was in The Flash and Superman. He's been V was on ABC, I think so. Manny Jacinto is Acolyte, but was he's not Squid Games at all? Let me see some new comments. Send me Tree Fitty and I'll mail you my autograph. Tree Fitty, I'll mail you my autograph. Indeed. I used to collect autographs. I've never paid for one, not in my life. I would never pay for an autograph. Just why am I paying for somebody to write some scribble on? That's ridiculous. Willa Holland Arrow. I mean, here's where I think it's good. It's good for the celebrities, because if you become a celebrity from a single property that you are known for and you haven't done a whole lot else, or everything else that you've done is adjacent to that property, this is a great way for them to make a shirk ton of money. I would imagine that how they talk these people into doing these cons is very, very similar to the conversation very similar to the conversation on Spaceballs, where they say, we're not just doing this for the money, we're doing it for a load of money. So this says DL Fendel, I like this comment. Gary Cooper used to write checks for small purchases, knowing some of them would never be cashed, so the recipient could keep the autography. Interesting. Now, if Gary Cooper were signing his autograph on those checks, could then that also be considered a tax write-off from his acting career? maybe there was a double reason for that DL. Norman Reedus would make like $250,000 cash at his height. Norman Reedus. He was famous for that and for being cheap. So let's see. Willa Holland. I don't know who that is. She apparently was in Arrow. Molly Ringwald and Ali Sheedy. Anthony Michael Hall. Judd Nelson. I would say that the Breakfast Club meetup and photo session. I don't know if it shows the photo session for all of them. But yes, I think that would be like just by himself, it's $80. Flats over 8x10 and Funko Pops. But if I was going to do a photo op, I'd probably try and do the photo op where it's like all the people together. So the Breakfast Club together. Let's see, Bonnie Wright, Harry Potter. We've got Tyler Hoechlin. A bunch of people from Twilight that I don't care about. Dean Cain, my buddy's going to be there. Again, I have plenty of photos with Dean Cain. I never paid for any of them, but other than with the price of my being in a movie with him, several of them. Tim Daly is going to be there from Wings. Apparently, that's even what he's known for. Bitsy Tulloch, Lois, Candace Patton, Michael Rosenbaum, Billy Piper, George Newbern, Rima Geeman? Who? Oh. And while you guys are looking at this, I am going to play for you real quick a quick celebration. Why? Because I have to go check on something real quick.
Too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
Oh, this is so nice. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy.
Yay! All right. Thank you for indulging me that real quick. Who else is going to be there? I can't. There's like just tons and tons and tons of celebrity. I'm not going to go through all of them because, wow, it's a lot. But I have no idea how. If you're not going to pay for these people, I'm assuming maybe there's panels. I know nothing. I am literally a MegaCon virgin when it comes to this. Kristen Crook, who would be somebody that I was a big fan of during Smallville, her photo op is $80. And let me look. There is a Smallville cast panel at 4:30 p.m. in theater number 2 on one of the days. So I will probably try and attend that Smallville cast panel. That might be an interesting thing. I don't know anything about this. This is so foreign to me. So let's go to plan your visit. If I can. Plan your visit. Schedule. Okay. I know how to get there. That's an easy one for me because I'm local. But all right, so you have 2 p.m. is for VIP Ultimate and 4-day show opening, and that is that's 2 p.m. on Thursday, right? So Thursday, February 6th. Yes. It's time to kick off MegaCon 2025 with DJ Awesomus Prime. Haunted Hints and Escape Room Into the Beast, which is a separate ticketed event. Not something I would want to do. On demand. I don't. What are these games? Zen, face painting, Lego Museum. This is going to be so interesting for me to try and figure out and navigate. That's why I was asking anybody, if anybody in the chat, has been to MegaCon before and wants to meet up with me on Thursday and tell me how to navigate my way through this thing, I would actually very much appreciate that. So if you're going to be here at MegaCon and you are going to be here on Thursday and want to meet up at 4:00, send me an email or a message or whatever and let me know, because I would be very, very happy to do that. I know. Book Nook, Shane Starcade, Zen Daily, Japanese Arcade, superhero mask making with donor heroes. What does that mean? The show opening is at 4:00 in the ticketing hall. So I guess that is what I would go to, is the show opening in the ticketing hall at 4:00. Maybe I'm going to have to go on Thursday because Thursday is the only day that I'm going to be able to maybe learn everything there is to know about this. I don't know that any type of live streaming is allowed. I don't know where filming is allowed and where it's not allowed. I'm going to have to learn all this. Lorena, you've been to this before, so you're going to have to maybe kind of walk me through some things since I'm not going to know. Cosplay planning and organizing at 5 p.m. at the Cosplay headquarters. I might go to that because I do want to check out all the cosplays that are going to be there. That's kind of cool. And then the kickoff party, the 5:00 Ice Bar Orlando. What is this? Is this set? Cool off. I know what. $100 bar tab for the best cosplay. Interesting. And there is a whole another link for this thing here. It is $15 for that kickoff. Interesting. So that's something to attend. Culture's link is up. Oh, and Culture's doing 6 minutes today. Okay. Since Culture has his link up, let's go and link myself to Culture real quick. You guys can go right from here to Culture Casino without leaving the comfort of your couch or bed, which is where I'd be watching. So you'll be at MegaCon on Thursday. Okay, good. Yeah, we will have to figure out. I will let you walk me through it, Lorena, because I'm like, I know nothing when it comes to this stuff. I think this is it. Yes. Add. Going over here to Culture. And Lorena, maybe we can work it out to where the two of us can meet up with Culture later today somewhere. I don't know what his schedule's like, but that would be great. I'll check in with him. But there is her link. Subscribe to Lorena Creole. Media passes. I'm sure they must, right? Lorena, they have media passes, I would think. But yeah, this is just the day one of everything. And there just seems like a lot. Has been hotel hell of a boss trivia. It's just interesting. There's so much. How do you how do you plan for all of this? NASA presents daily exploration. The High School Musical reunion? What? That's going to be interesting. VTuber Q&A. Yeah, all this stuff. This is. I'm just looking at all of it, and it's, again, this is super overwhelming for me. Bryce Dallas Howard will be there on Thursday, so that'll be interesting. Cosplay red carpet at 7:00. Wow. Oh yes, from the Good Place to Space. From the Good Place to Space with Manny Jacinto at 7:15. Okay, that would be interesting. Now I remember who Manny Jacinto is from the Good Place. He's the dorky guy. Yeah, okay. Because I did watch I watched all the seasons of the Good Place. It was fine for a one-time watch through. I'm not gonna watch it. This from Cruella and Cobra Kai to Blackbird with Paul Walter Hauser in a panel seems pointless to me. And this is all just the Thursday stuff. So this is just the preview of that. Anyway, good Lord. I'm going to be so overwhelmed with this MegaCon stuff. It's crazy. That's why I'm not cutting this show for anything. Anyhow, even looking at the preview for what is going to be all happening at MegaCon, I'm already just overwhelmed looking at it. I can feel like not a panic attack so much, but just too much information trying to come into my brain at one time. It's like, wow, this is so much. For somebody that doesn't know, it's just a lot of information without the understanding of how to organize it all. And hopefully that's what I will learn. It's just how to got to scoot later, Lorena. All right, so you're gonna be at Universal for the Mardi Gras parade. All right, sounds good. First time at MegaCon is equivalent to kids' first time at Walt Disney World. Yeah, except the difference is, as a kid, I wanted to go to Walt Disney World. I don't know that I like. It's really weird. I don't know enough about MegaCon to know if it's something that I really want to go to. I have to go and put myself in the space to experience it, to know what it's going to be like. The biggest reason I'm going is that I'm actually on YouTube now. So I'm like, I feel like it's my responsibility to go for you guys, to get information that I can put out to my audience, to help you guys out with all things pop culture and theme parks and all the stuff that we cover here on the channel. And so I'm going more as a responsibility and to grow as a media person, to grow for the channel, and to network with a lot of other people who do this, so that I can become better at what I do for you. It literally is 100% about that for me. Me going to MegaCon is not for me, but it's for you. So it's not exactly like the first time at Disney World. It's more like the first day as a freshman in college. It's more like that. So That for me is what, yes, very proud of one step at a time. I am an old dog learning new tricks. Let's put it that way. Rough. Speaking of which, I didn't even do it today, but yesterday we had a great time. My family and I had a great time at Dogman. So if you have littles that are fans of the Dogman books, take them to see Dogman. It is a fun time at the movies. I give it 2 thumbs up, especially for the littles. Dogman is definitely worth going to see. We all had a good time at the movie theater yesterday as a family going to see Dogman. Go see it. And I want to thank every single one of you for being here today. I appreciate it so much. The next 2 days, there probably won't be Daily Dish shows. Well, actually, tomorrow there might very well be a Daily Dish show tomorrow because MegaCon doesn't start until 4 o'clock. So I'll probably do Daily Dish tomorrow. Probably won't be one on Friday. We will see what we have coming up. If I can do live from MegaCon, and that's kind of how it's going to go down on Friday. But until then, we want to celebrate all of you for being here. So thank you. Thank you so much. And right now, we are going to send all of you over to Culture Casino. Let him know you're coming from us in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, be sure and like this video, like it already. If you're watching it live and you haven't, subscribe to the channel, please. And, of course, click that notification bell. When you click it, you stick it to that YouTube algorithm and you get notified of all of our uploads here on Follow the Bradley's Fun. And if you're new to the channel, please go back and watch previous videos, not necessarily live streams of the Daily Dish, but all the entertaining vlogs and experiences and all of those videos that we have on the channel. We even have special videos on the channel if you're on vacation where you just want to relax and put on some rain sounds and sleep. We got those. We got the ocean that I recorded at Vero Beach from Disney. All kinds of wonderful things on the channel. So go back and check out all of them. And until the next time, tomorrow or whenever it may be, we will see you real soon. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Ciao.